fewer than 50. Okay, what we're gonna be looking at right now is something that is on a mega huge, what do you call it, whatever, sale. This is like lapis and orange coral necklace at $59. Jay, if you were asked to make this, could you redo it for $59?
Okay, and here's the thing on these, all right? I mean, you know, you're buying pretty much mine direct here on the way we work on the show. So when you're paying the original price on these, those are really, in a lot of cases, almost the wholesale price on it. So I couldn't build this. I couldn't cut it, I couldn't buy the materials and do this and even come close to the price that they're selling on. And the only reason we do this, we always do this at the end of the year, right? This is our way of saying thank you for a fabulous 2017, one of the most amazing years I've had. And it's not that these aren't even popular, it's that we just have a few left, right? Yeah. We don't really, they're the last final ones that we have, and so we just, they just mark them way down. I don't do it. Sometimes when I come in here, especially on this, I look at these prices and I go, really?
Really? Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, if I just told you what this cost, just this finding, to make this finding, the sterling silver chain, the heart, and the caps, just right there, if I told you what that cost, you would just probably be shocked for what that costs, and then you're almost getting the whole thing for what the findings cost. Not the lapis, not the coral, none of the labor, okay? So that's pretty amazing.
This is one of the things you should get used to in this next couple of hours, because it is the final block. Oh, it's what we call it when we're doing a show, a block of the year, obviously, because it's happy 2018, everybody. But we're gonna have a finish with a big bang. So please don't hesitate. When you see something you like, know that you can get an extra flex with the HSN card. And of course you have 30 days satisfaction, happy girl guarantee. And everything in this next 3 hours is on 5 flexible payments. If you're chatty today and you love Jay King's jewelry, I would love to have you call in live. There's the hotline on the bottom of the screen. Come on in. Bragging rights, you're on TV today and you got to speak to Jay. How fun. All right, we'll let you know about this. We are getting really, really limited. It's just one of those, wow, it's a good thing you were here at this perfect time.
It's kind of a, just so you know, this is a good color combination because there's a lot of, let's say, team sports that...
My alma mater.
A lot of team sports that have these as their colors. So,
Go Gators, babe.
Yeah. I wasn't going to mention any names.
I wasn't either, but, you know, it is my alma mater. So, a lot of good people are Gators. What can I say? University of Florida. So, 5 months at $11.98. By the way, you're finding that in no collegiate gift store, to say the least.